Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tremaine gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cantona, driving through the middle. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Conte. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Platini. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that was very necessary. Referee's given a throw. Ekitike, nicely spread. Deep cross, terrific header. Harmlessly behind. Kante is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Michel Platini. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Conte touches it back. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Kante. Chance, surely! And Ribéry! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pinches it off him. Ekitike. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's a good run down the right. Looking for the run. That's good play. And it's Thuram. France still without a single... Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Ribéry did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cantona plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And they can counter here. And here's Cantona. Played out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed into the middle. France have their second corner now. France are looking to go forward now. Nicely worked. And he's got the beating. Can he finish? Goal! France! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Ekitike. Big chance! Hernandez herring after the ball here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Platini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcola looks to get on the end of this. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
France have reclaimed it. Now it's Benzema. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Conte. Platini. And here's Barcola. Now it's Benzema. That's a nicely weighted pass. He'll try to keep this alive. Cleared away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up...
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cantona, and here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Conte. France are looking to break at pace.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lizarazu finds himself offside. No, that's been intercepted.
France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's burst through! France needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry. Conte. Might be danger here.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well cleared. That is Conte. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 11, Ribéry. À leur place, le numéro 29, le numéro 10. Changement en cours.
Who saw this coming? France are hurt by just about the final punch. Lizarazu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Platini. Cross into the box.
Well played and well cleared.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Bakula! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Cantona. Mbappe! And the flag has stayed down. Takes a shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
There's the shot! So close to drawing level.
Platini really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And he's opted for the long pass.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Benzema.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he shoots! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Pete.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Saliba has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Changement pour la France. le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 5. Le numéro 1. Changement.
Comfortable claim for the keeper. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Barcola. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Oh, good spread. Barcola's cross. Samba claims it. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club. Attention, changement.
So our quest to find the winner continues. France displayed great character. Cantona! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cantona fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lizarazu. Now it's Thuram. And it's Griezmann. Thuram. And it's made its way to him. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona. Now Platini. And here's Mbappe. And here's Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram chasing after it. Not the most convincing of passes. Koundé. Can he get it through? And here's Barcola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. And here's Can he finish? We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Chers spectateurs,
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13. À sa place, le numéro 6.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, that's well spotted. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Griezmann. Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Changes him with that pass. Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vieira. And it's Griezmann. And he was quick to react. Oh, cracking ball. France have it back and can... Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Griezmann is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, 1 each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Mbappe will take their second. Big character, big moment, big save. France are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. And the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
France with this chance to pull 2 clear. And he puts it away. And that doubles their lead. The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it! It is done! France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France have their open shot goal! And that's caused a worry or two. Pedro Porro was in no mood for any of that. Pressing high and with purpose. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vermin. Now it's Torres.
Fernando Torres really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Torres! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Decent progress down the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Vermin. Spain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this Day 1 clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge, he's in a great position here. Havertz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That has not gone well.
Gets a good foot in there.
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of Joshua Kimmich, a real Swiss Army knife of a player. It's hard to...
And the shot! Looking for a runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Musiala. Sané. And he thumps it clear. Mateus. Steaming on goalwards. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Platini is fouled. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kante receives it in a wide position. Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. An instinctive delivery. Rudiger gets it away. Ernest. And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Sané. Rummenigge! Goal! Germany! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Probing pass. He's having a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Shoots! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! And he hits the net!
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Benzema. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the counter is on. Hernandez. And it's Musiala. Ernest is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Benzema. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala puts his foot on the gas. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the counter-attack is on for France. Mbappe. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is Conte. Vieira. Musiala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a searching pass.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons qu'il est strictement interdit de stationner dans la zone bleue qui borde le stade.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not...
He's had a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Barcola. Floated through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Havertz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ernest, who does have an assist to his name. Mateus. Havertz, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Havertz. And Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, important interception. Schlotterbeck. Beckenbauer. Rudiger. Havertz. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Sané. Probing pass. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Changement.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good-looking ball. France are looking to go forward now. Platini, he has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Good ball, good take. And here's Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour. Germany do have a chance to counter here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Müller. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Müller. Quality ball. Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mateus. Beckenbauer. And Müller. Good running, strong and purposeful. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Conte. And it's Vieira. Platini. Platini! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kimmich. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rudiger. Beckenbauer. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's Kane! Hernandez with the clearance. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Palmer does really well to win the ball there. He's looking wide. And here's Kane. Can he get on the end of... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he shoots! Goal, England! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got away, cross to the back post. That's good running with the ball. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Conte. Now it's Thuram. Looking for the run. Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Thuram. And it's Conte. It's a searching pass. Mbappe looking to run onto it.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rashford. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Half an hour played now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super ball! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Takes a shot! Platini. Kyle Walker. Driven forward. Palmer knocks it out wide.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Chouameni. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Dembele. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Samba breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. Thuram. Bellingham. England do have a chance to counter here.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you.
Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Rice. Nice bit of trickery. Pass somewhat off target. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Palmer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. France still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Lovely feet. Lofted in. Kane! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for England, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
number
here.
Number 9, Kane. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 24, Palmer. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field,
That has been
20,
cut short.
Watkins. Number 21,
Watkins!
Solanke. Number
Decent
10,
enough try.
Watkins has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. White with the short one. White puts them all in. But he's forced to go back. And it's Eze. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Gallagher! Oh, and one more try! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Security stop for each.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pavard gets across to intercept that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. France are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Great defending, strong and determined. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Benzema is herring after that one. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, and a chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, what a... And Messi! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alvarez! Could move up a gear here. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Koundé. He won't be happy with that one. Montiel. Alvarez. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Platini. Mbappe. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Martinez. Pavard cuts out the pass. And the through ball. A hefty foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. France have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Alvarez. Yeah. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Petit. Platini. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Paul just eases him off the ball. De Paul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! Oh, nearly. Platini. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's had a shot! This time, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Dybala coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The pass has gone astray. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Long ball, looking to counter. Probing pass. Nicely aimed pass. Montiel calmly anticipates. And he's looking to catch him up. Looking for options for movement. De Paul. And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dembele. Oh, no joy this time.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13.
Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Messi. Entran número 20. Número 49.
Dembele. Can he get it through?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he welcomes it in. Petit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dybala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Benzema. Now it's Petit. He is through here. Chance to deliver. Martinez claims it. Safe hands. Mbappe. That is good alertness. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's bustling through here. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Dybala, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Montiel. Dybala. That is a brilliant interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Paul. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. France now out. Defeat sealing their fate. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just